Hi everyone, in this video we're doing a photo critique. This time is for a Nick Rodriguez. He's sent in his 5 photos, named them, and he's also given me the rights. He says, I hereby give Don Barr the rights to replicate my images and all this stuff. Brilliant, thank you very much. Okay, Nick is a 19-year-old journalism student who's got into photography for the last 2 years. He's shooting with the D7000, the 17 to 55 f2.8 and the 70 to 200mm f2.8. He also plays around with Holgas and film. Ooh. He says he doesn't really know what he likes to shoot yet, he just enjoys doing it. Okay, the first shot he's given us here is Cloudy Day Ruin. Okay, first of all, the horizon is at an angle, and ruin that this is the wrong type of colour or editing that you've done to it to make it a ruin. The colour that you've given those bricks is bright, saturated, fun and interesting. Ruins usually don't go well with that kind of thing. This might work well in black and white. What have we said here? This is a photo took while in Arizona visiting the many Indian ruins. The shot was in JPEG at the time and no editing was done. Why are you sending a photo which you've done no editing to? With a digital camera, you really have to do some editing. Here, the first edit I would have done is straighten the horizon, but at the moment it's a bit of a dull image which I can't really tell that that's a ruin. It just looks like some bricks of something or a bit of a building. There's no story here in this image. If you're being a journalism student, I'd want some more of a story being told from your photo in that one. Okay, your next shot, I'm liking this one a lot more. This one is called Favorite Couple. This is Victor and Sahara. So you've shot this by using a softbox, I'm guessing possibly just off camera. I can't really see where your flash has gone off on that one. And I liked it because it's a spontaneous shot and the shot was not posed or anything. Yeah, it looks like a nice, cozy, warm sunset shot of two people. It does look like a very natural, spontaneous kind of photo. She looks like she's got a good body. I like that. And the softbox, however you've used that to brighten them up, where we've got the sun giving them the rim lighting in the back. Yeah, that is a very natural, nice, pleasing shot. However, you have cut off the Victor's arm just at the very corner, which, although it's a tiny thing, some people would go, oh, you cut that bit off. So that'd be where if you shot wide and crop in, that's usually a little bit safer way to shoot. But nice blurred out background, nice lighting on them, well exposed. It does look like a nice, it looks like we've just finished filming, or they've just finished doing an experiment or something, and they're just like, just having a good fun. It's got a nice look to that. Okay, your next one is called Polluted Sea. This is a photo of the biggest lake in the state of California, and is sadly one of the most polluted in the nation. Oh my goodness. I gave it somewhat of a harsh edit because I felt it fitted the photo more. Okay, so what we've got here is an oil canister with some rubbish in it beside a river, or beside, what do you call it, the biggest lake or something? Yeah, the biggest lake. I see where you're going here, but it hasn't worked because polluted sea, A, you've said sea, and you're saying this is a lake. Two different things there. B, you've got people quite tidily putting stuff into a bin. And I'm not seeing anything dirty in the water. So, yeah, there's a bit of stuff falling down around the bin, but generally, if I saw that around my place, I think they've cleaned that up pretty well. That's not looking too bad. And I can't see any pollution or anything here. So maybe this is where a more close-up look of the crap that's in the lake, in the water, we would really like. Maybe if that was like total scum at the side of the river, I don't know, I think it's just not a bit rock. But here, this looks like people are actually being quite considerate, putting stuff in a bin, and it looks maybe more like a seagull with all these birds in the background have come and picked out what was ever in that bin, and that's what's dropped down there. So the concept hasn't quite worked with me on that one. Okay, this next one's Stephanie. Stephanie is a good-looking girl here. This is one of my most recent photos. I took on a nice cloudy day at the beach. I like the editing I've done here. The other girl's leg in the background is somewhat distracting, but still like the photo anyhow. I think the leg in the background is absolutely fine. Maybe again, if it was a bit wider, that person's leg in the background was a little bit further away, so we can see that she had two legs instead of it just being like one bit of a leg there. Yeah, no, that does very much have people on a beach, comfort, warm. kind of like a stock image. Again, yeah, if that person's leg in the background was away, that would be very stock image. Like you can even lots of adverts down the side for summers in our beach or whatever, that kind of stuff. And I like the saturation that we've got going on in her glasses of the reflection. However, we do see you with the camera, so that's where that's not good for a stock image, is what I'm saying. Otherwise, it's absolutely fine. But for a stock image, I would have removed you or put in a fake something there. But Stephanie, good looking girl. Get some more photos of her. Okay, and this last one here, this is quite an interesting location here. Yesterday's Air. Interesting name. Let's see. This is a photo that took a while in Alcatraz prison in San Francisco. No way. You can actually go in there? That's pretty cool. And imagine if you can go in there, there's probably a lot of people going into it. So it's probably quite a big tourist attraction. And as to be able to get a shot with nobody else in it, it's probably actually quite an achievement. I love somewhat the empty feeling this photo gives. Not much else other than the contrast. Not much editing other than contrast. This is one where I would say HDR would really work with this kind of location. Yeah, definitely with that kind of grungy, peeling paper and the strong light coming in from the side. Going for an HDR shot of this would have been an absolute magic shot. So I'd say 3, 4, 5. I'd probably go for about 7 raw photos here for getting the full dynamic range of that, because that is very darks and that is very brights. But yeah, that would be a cool place to do some more shots of. And HDR, I think, is what would really give that shot more of a boost. Okay, hope that helps. Nick, get some more shots of Stephanie. Cheers. Bye-bye.